Hello, everybody. It's Kristina Dennis, the Transformational Self-Empowerment Master. And okay, let me fix the bra strap so I'm not distracted. I am going to come in really, really quick because I'm running late. But I was just super convicted about something. And I wanted to put it out there to see if anybody else ever has this in their romantic relationship. I mean, I used to have it in all my relationships, but for sure, it still rears its ugly head in my romantic relationship, my partner. Have you ever heard yourself say something like, I don't want them to do it just for me. I want them to want to do it. Or if I have to tell him the gift that I want, it's not as fun. Or, it's not going to mean as much if you're just doing it because I asked you to. And I was listening to a relationship expert because I really believe what they're saying, the quality of your life is in direct correlation with the quality of your relationships. And I'm willing to study a business. I'm willing to discuss entrepreneurship. I'm willing to study GMOs, all kinds of different things. I better be willing to study relationships just as much, because obviously that is the crux of anyone's life. And so when I heard this person say, those magic words, it's not going to mean the same if I have to tell him or her. And for me, it's not going to mean the same if I have to show him or ask him to do something for me. And the reason, and this is so true, and at least it has been for a long time, and I think that's probably why I'm moving out of it, and it's not nearly as difficult, nor am I as disappointed if the surprise doesn't happen. Like, for instance, I'll be turning 50 August 31st, and I was fantasizing at the beginning of the year that it would be really nice if Kelly put together a surprise birthday party for me. Well, Kelly's not a super social person. So, hi, Kim. So putting together a surprise party is not necessarily his wheelhouse. And it won't be the way I want it to be because, I was a food and beverage director for 20 years. I like to host events. And so I've started going, okay, I'm going to have my own party. I'm going to have my own party. And it doesn't mean any less. Just because I show love that way by setting up surprise parties or doing events doesn't mean that Kelly loves me any less. And so what she said, which I think is so cool to know, she's like, most of us want somebody to want to do it for themselves because we don't want to have to owe them anything. Duh. I have this idea that I want Kelly and I to do a dance class. He's a good dancer. Is he going to go out and look for an Arthur Murray class that works our schedules? Probably not. And I could let that totally play with my head. I really could. I could let that totally play in my head that he didn't want to do it. Well, he probably doesn't want to do it. Honestly, I'm not sure I want to do it, but I want to keep inspiring myself, and I want to keep having some things that are not always the same. Some excitement and some changes. Both security and spontaneity. And so I'm just going to make a commitment that I am going to ask for what I need. And even if those old lies come creeping in, which is, my fear of owing anybody anything, because it was never safe. The economy in which I grew up with, the emotional economy that I grew up with, it wasn't safe for me to ask for what I needed. It wasn't safe to receive something that I asked for because there was always a price after. And I'm going to stop that in its tracks, and I'm going to ask for what I need and enjoy it, and know it's just as special. This illusion that I want, or that Kelly's going to want to do the same things I want to do, is an illusion. I'm attracted to him because, one, we have a certain set of values and security, and there's a steadiness and a commitment to each other, but also because we're very different, and he's not going to like the things I do. Doesn't mean he's not going to do them and not going to want to do them. So just wanted to put that out there in case anybody else has that. And you want to make that switch in your mind, that if those words are coming out of your mouth, I want them to want to do this. I don't want it if he doesn't come up with it on his own. Maybe that's a broken system that isn't allowing you to really trust the other person. and isn't valuing yourself, that anybody would want to do something nice for you because they want to do it for you, not for themselves, but for you. And isn't that how we truly feel like we're receiving? So lots of questions, lots of interesting insights, and I got to get going because I'm late. I spent too much time curling my hair, and the funny thing is this job I do, I'm going to put it up in a ponytail and under a hat. Who knew? All right, love you all. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, that you all look at transformation, you all get curious about life, you all redefine your story if you need to, and that you share it with somebody and get close. All right, talk to you later.